So I'm in the process of flushing out my medication so I can change it and try something different. And so I was on a high-ish dose. I used to take 2 tablets a day, and then for the past week that was cut down to 1, and now I've got to do the whole skip a day, then have one, and then not have one the next day sort of thing. And today was the first day of not having one, and it's supposed to be my day off, but I took a couple of extra shifts for today and tomorrow, which are my days off, because I can't even afford to buy myself food at the moment. And yeah, so I took a couple of extra shifts because I need the money. And probably shouldn't have, no, I really shouldn't have. Yeah, I knew tonight would have been horrible because when I was waiting to cross the road, it pissed me off that people weren't stopping for me, and that's a surefire indication that tonight's not going to be a good night. And not just piss off as in annoyed, it was full on, I want to hurl rocks at their car, I want to drag them out of the car, I want, to stab them, hurt them kind of anger. And then customers were idiots. Obviously they don't know how to drive up to the box and place their order, because they sit there for 5 minutes and then go, hello, hello, which fucks me off. And yeah, for like half of the night, I was doing the job of 3 people by myself. No one was helping me even when I asked for help. And the person on the window, is it all done? Is everything there? Ugh, pisses me off. Check it. I'm not going to tell you. God, he pissed me off, and pretty much told him to shut the fuck up at one point. I was going to kick him in the balls. Just too much stress, and everything's sort of piling on me at the moment, and I can't deal with it. And somehow I've got to find the money for fucking Christmas presents, and yet everyone's telling me, you have to eat properly, you have to do this, you have to fucking eat all this shit, but I can't eat because I don't have the money to be able to afford any food. And I just need to get back on some medication. I need stability. I need something, and I can't find it. And I really, really need to cut myself, because then at least I'll have control over something in my life. And I'm trying so hard just to not do it. And I'm failing, and I don't like that. And everything's just getting too much for me at the moment, and I can't take a break from it because I have to work, because if I don't work I can't afford anything, and can't afford anything as it is. And I don't know, I just want to die. Sounds so stupid. It's just every time things in my life start looking up, start feeling good, there's something else that gets in the way and crashes me. And nobody has the time to care. Nobody has the time to help. They all say, talk to me, I don't care. But they say that, but when you try, it's 5-10 minutes of your stuff and oh, that sucks, maybe a hug, and then it's whatever they're, I don't know, all about them. And it's hard to be able to explain what it feels like to just have all this like static in my head. And you can never really know unless you sort of got the same thing. And I'm sick of people not even trying to understand. I mean, if someone's got a cold or someone's sick or they've got cancer or something like that, then everyone sort of doesn't know what to do, but they still kind of do. And they're more sympathetic and they're understanding. But when you've got a mental illness, it's not easily seen or recognized, and people just don't care. And that's the hardest thing, is that people just don't care if you have a mental illness. It's apparently something that you can get rid of in your mind, or it's just your mind. Like, it's not just me being all teenager or anything, because I'm not a teenager anymore. So no, so my parents can't blame it on that. And I don't know, it's you know, chemical imbalances in my brain that control the mood and anger and everything like that don't function like they're supposed to, and people just don't care or even try to understand that it's not easy living every day wanting to kill yourself or wanting to kill somebody or at least hurt yourself in some way, and that you don't even can barely get up and do anything. And I don't know, it's getting to be too much, and I just wish I didn't have it. I wish I could be just like everybody else is. I could wake up and I'd be happy all the time and nothing would get me down. I mean, one person can say something to me. It doesn't even have to be anything negative. And that's it. I'm done for the day. I might have been happy before, but for the rest of the day or night or whatever, I'm not going to be able to even be civil in any way. And that's the hardest, especially when people, like, well, my manager will tell me to take a breath and calm down. It's not that easy. I can't just take a deep breath and out it goes. It's in my head. It's fuzzy, static and it's uncontrollable and I can't do anything about it, and the only way I can, I don't know, help myself sometimes is take the control back, which leads to the cutting, and then they give you that horrible pity kind of look when you've done it and they know you're hiding it. I don't know what I'm doing or how to get this control back, and I just can't stand it anymore. I just want it to go away. I just wish I didn't have this problem. Just, I don't know. I just wish I was like everyone else. That I didn't have to deal with this fucking mental illness every day of my life. Right, if I accidentally miss a tablet, then either that day or the next day is pretty shit, and I can't control that. I just hate feeling so out of control. I can't handle it.